Morning, morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we're listening for a message from the universe about going for our big dreams. And we are utilizing Alana Fairchild, Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck. Sorry, I've been here in a couple of days. Yeah, life, it's a thing. But we're back and we are here to, listen for that message. Um, and what do I mean by going for your big dreams? I mean, living your most authentic life, doing the things that mean the most for you. Um, and that is really important for your internal happiness, right? That if you're doing things you enjoy, and you have a sense of purpose, life is going to be better, even in the dark times, right? So it's about coming back and trying to find that if it's been lost. And I don't know about you, but that happened, right? That was like you wake up one day and you're just like, really? This is it. This is what life is. I got it. Things are going well, right? People look at me and go, yeah, you're doing good. But internally, that feeling of, do I have to wake up in the morning? Do I have to do this stuff, right? The have tos and I thought there would be more to life than this. And there is. But you have to be willing to seek it out. You have to be willing to make the decisions to go for it and to really trust your internal divine spark that's telling you what the right thing for you is. It may not be the right thing for somebody else, but it's the right thing for you. And that's the big dream is to follow that and to go for that and to do those things and see what happens, right? You'll be laughing and giggling all the way, right? Woohoo, we're doing this thing. Yay! So that's what going for your big dream looks like. Um, following your own knowing of what is right for you. So we're going to do a little meditation. We're going to um, pull the card and we'll see what shows up. So, but before we do that, hit that like and subscribe button. That always helps. If you're enjoying these, if you have enjoyed these, if you're interested in hearing more, and there's a bell up there that will notify you when I go live next, which I try to do every day, but this week hasn't been the best week. It's life happens, right? And that's what this journey is all about, is like just dealing with life as life comes at you and doing things. So, all right, uh, let's get into the meditation. So this is not a meditation where you need to be like, oh, I need to be still. No. This is a meditation where you can jiggle. Yawning is a good thing. Getting into and really feeling your body from inside out is what this is. It's about getting in touch with you, with your physical, with your mental, with your emotional, with your spiritual. And sometimes that takes a little bit of wriggling to do. That's not comfortable. It's just shake it out. Right. As Taylor Swift says, shake it up, shake it up. Anyway, so we're going to take a deep breath, bring oxygen into our body and the bloodstream. I'm going to close my eyes because it helps me focus. Ah. And just drop down into your body. Just feel your body. And just notice where your body feels good. And I want you to send some gratitude to your body. Thank you. Thank you for working. Thank you for just being and doing the things that you need to do. I appreciate you. And scanning your body again for those areas that may not feel so hot. That maybe there's some pain, maybe there's some stress or tension, maybe there's an injury, or maybe there's a dis-ease happening. And I want you to thank your body. Thank you for fighting. Thank you for protecting. Thank you for trying your best to keep me safe and healthy. Thank you for showing me the boundaries of this mechanism that I live in, what it's capable of, what it strives to do, things we need to work on to be able to do those things. And for those areas that are chronic, that um, and just seem to always be there, that chronic tension, that chronic dis-ease. Know that this is your body fighting for you over years, and that it's probably fighting something that happened a long time ago. Some incidents or situation, a person or a group of people, or an environment that you had to survive, that you had to navigate and make sure that you were safe mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Your body found ways to behave, react, that worked in those scenarios because you made it through and somehow got locked in. And you never noticed that that environment went away. Those people went away. That incident or that situation was completed. And now you're in this loop, this chronic loop of reaction and behavior that may not be the best in this environment around these people in this situation or incident. And so it's time to let yourself know that the loop is closed, like that is done, and we can learn something new. We can learn new behaviors, we can learn new reactions, we can learn new ways of being that are more in line with the environment that surrounds us, more in line with the people who surround us. and more in line with who we are and where we want to go. And this takes a moment, takes some time to realize, to integrate, to understand, and to step forward. Right now, we're just realizing, we're seeing what shows up as that loop that hasn't been closed, that's continuing on, that may not be the best loop for us. And as you are noticing your body is reacting, I want you to go into your heart center and notice the boundaries placed around your heart, the boundaries that have kept you safe, that have kept you surviving through all that you've gone through. And know that those boundaries are good and they may be out of date. And that's okay, there's no judgment. And I want you to notice that there's this light that's coming from behind him. And it's a beautiful light. And it's inviting and it's safe. So you step forward and you walk through all the boundaries, all the safety protocols, all the things you've put into place to keep your heart safe. All the overgrown, all the barrenness, all the spiky, all the curvy, all the boundaries. And you acknowledge them and say, thank you. Thank you for keeping me safe in that incident, in that situation, in that environment, from those people. Thank you. Just giving gratitude for your survival techniques, appreciating them, seeing where those need to stay and seeing where they're becoming a hindrance and need to be refined or put in the toolbox, because that's not happening now. But all with gratitude. And as you step over that very first boundary you ever laid in your life, you step into that light that you saw, and it's bright and beautiful, but not so bright that it's blinding. It's just perfect and beautiful. The most wondrous color you've ever seen. And you realize that this is you. This is your divine spark. This is your gift to the world. And as you're getting reacquainted with you, your spark, your gift, I want you to reach out into the center of the earth, deep down into the energy of the creative life force, that which created everything that surrounds us. And invite that energy up into your body, through your feet, your ankles, your shins, your knees, your thighs, your hips, oh, your spine, torso, chest, shoulders, arms, neck, and head. This energy, this creative life force is swirling around your body, bringing healing, clearing out what no longer works, building up your muscles, your abilities, clearing space for growth, and coming into your heart center and connecting with your divine spark and saying, yes, let's play. Let's play. Let's build this dream. Let's find a way to share your gift with the world, with your world, starting with your family, your friends, your community, your world. And now reach out into the sky, into the universe, into the cosmos, oh, into the quantum, into all knowledge and all connection. And invite that energy down into your body, through your head, down your neck, to your shoulders, down your arms, around into your chest, down your spine, into your torso, into your hips, your thighs, your legs, your ankles, your feet, swirling all around your body, bringing knowledge and connection to every cell in your body, and connecting to your divine spark, and laying out a path before it, the path of your big dream, with all the tools that you need, all the learning opportunities, all the connections. And as you step onto that path for the first time, for the next time, you know what's right for you. You see your path and you commit to your big dream, even if it's baby micro step by baby micro step. Aho, bright blessings. Amen. So ought it be. Wait, now we get to pick a card. Usually I shuffle during that, but it didn't feel right. So there we go. That's what we do. All right. Our card for today is Pandora's Gift. Pandora's Gift. This one's always a fun one because Pandora, you know. All right, here we go. There is a mythic woman, much maligned throughout history, whose name means all gifted. Pandora lives within us as our curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil, and darkness with the light of knowledge. She is the hopeful voice of our soul that asks the questions, and in doing so, triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes It is through uncomfortable learning that we find our treasure. Pandora reminds us that the process of learning can take us to places that seem like the end of our world, and yet all is not lost. Even now, the light within you is stirring for new revelation, new life, and new adventure. Pandora is all gifted and all giving. Her presence invites you to forgo your belief in judgment. Now is the time to surrender the misplaced guilt that you may have brought upon yourself or another. Some terrible happening. It is time to let go of the shame based belief in punishment. This is a belief that you deserve to be brought to task over any perceived imperfection, or that your natural human journey somehow renders you inadequate. Pandora frees the soul from such torment. This is her gift. The human journey necessarily involves learning through experience. There is no shame in your learning process. Pandora's presence is the sign of a new time, a time to swap the notion of inherent shame for the acceptance of inherent divinity. From this moment on, how unstoppable you shall become. Sacred rebellion is happening within your soul as a powerful uprising towards liberation. You are breaking free from the weighty criticisms of the world, from the power games that bore you senseless, and from the insanity of sacrilegious priorities in this world. Dare to disobey anything and everything that is not divine. Pandora is the leader of your soul revolution. She defies the vicious judgments of history and all that has been said about her. She shrugs off misery, despair, and the weight of the world to recognize that she is the bearer of the true and beautiful light of peace, comfort, hope, and reassurance. With her oracle comes the realization that you too are a divinely defiant believer in hope, who shall cast off the works of anyone who seeks to torment you. As this shift takes place, you shall dare to look within your own being and find the light. You are being put on divine notice from the sacred feminine that there is a talent and ability within you that needs to be acknowledged. There is a worthy seed of something beautiful and necessary within you. If you choose to develop and express this seed step by step, it will become an extraordinary light in your life and in the world. So poke your tongue out at the naysayers and turn your attention to the bright hope within. You were born to strut your soul stuff. Pandora's gift. Yeah, Pandora's gift. Isn't that amazing? All right. I think I've got an alarm that's going to go off here in just a minute. So let me take care of that. And then we will get into um, our healing process. There. Then went back to buzz, buzz, buzz. All right, the healing process. Begin by grounding your attention in the here and now, away from daily distractions and your own thoughts. This process will take you beyond intellect and into the purely intuitive knowing encoded in the divine light of your soul. Sit or stand comfortably and relax. Place your hands at your heart and close your eyes for a few moments. When you are ready, you can lower your hands and say the following aloud. My heart light is unmasked from shame, fear, and doubt. Those that seek to torment me are unequivocally uninvited now. I bow only before divine truth, light, and love. All else is summarily dismissed. If you would like to add the dramatic flair of some hissing, yelling, tongue poking, or some other, respect your right to live as you choose, but you are not welcome in my soul. So get lost. Action. Feel free. Then take a few moments to imagine, feel, visualize, or intend that you are breathing divine light in and out through your heart. As you breathe this light, anything that is not for your highest good flies out of your heart at the front, the back, and the sides. And the light simply grows and grows. Relax as you do this. It is so natural for the heart to amplify divine light. It is a way that the soul breathes. When you are ready, say the following aloud. I give the beloved permission to guide me into the fulfillment of my sacred gifts, talent, and destiny. May all that was originally intended for me be released into being and protected through divine protection, grace, and my own free will. So be it. Place your hands in prayer at your heart and bow your head. You have completed your healing process. Pandora's gift. Ah, the box is open. Your heart is open. That divine spark within wants to shine out. Let it. See what shows up today. What do you need to release? What do you need to accept? What do you need to watch go by? And if you would like to delve deeper into this kind of work of finding that big dream within, the Create Your Big Dreams course is open for registration. It's an 8-week course where we dive into this journey, this dream flow. And how do we navigate it? How do we navigate the obstacles? How do we take care of ourselves? How do we celebrate ourselves? And continue moving forward with the right direction, pivoting when we need to, giving ourselves grace, and always moving forward, even if it's just the teeniest, tiniest of steps that you can do today. There's a link in the description below where you can get more information. And I do hope to see you there. With that, keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. And I'll see you tomorrow.